Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Taiwan. I fucked up, and that's why this episode is much shorter than usual. I recorded a regular 25-minute episode and forgot to record my microphone. What happened in that episode? Well, we took what was left of the bubble area that we wanted to take. We made peace with India. We aligned ourselves with the rest of Southeast Asia. Um, we started to build some more oil and gas. We are okay for oil and gas, but I want to make sure that in the future, especially once we take a large oil guzzling hellhole like southern China, we have enough to sustain ourselves, or at least be close enough to sustain ourselves. So I've started to build even more just to get our surplus as high as possible. We have a fair amount in stock right now, but we're obviously going to make trades and whatnot. We can't do anything with uranium, and we didn't really do all that much by building the coal facilities. Though we didn't take all that much coal doing it either, so maybe while we're at war, I'll build some more power facilities and stuff. So yeah, now my army is sitting here at the supply depot waiting for the rest of my army to be essentially built. Um, we have Vodniks. If you watched fully the last episode, we found out we actually own the Vodnik formula, and we are the sole owners. We must have bought it off of the Urals before they went under, I'm guessing. Maybe somebody go watch the rest of the other episodes, the first few episodes, before the Urals goes down, and see if we do trade with them and take the Vodnik design. Probably did that in the first or second episode, I imagine, because it's one of the designs I enjoy, thanks to being introduced to it. So yeah, and nothing changed on the island at all, as usual. But we have been landing some troops in South Korea because we found out we had a little dot of land that we're building a land fabrication on now. So any of the stuff that's built on Taiwan itself, we are sending to South Korea to participate in their war against Manchuria, which they're doing okay at. At least they're holding their own lines anyway, which is more than enough for me. So long as they can hold their own lines, I can try to advance them. So, yay. But with that one dot and with these troops, we can take more land and build some more fabrications and prepare an army in South Korea's sphere of influence and work our way south, while the army in former India just starts to work its way north. And of course, once we take Manchuria, we'll have, hopefully, I'm going to try and take it somewhat strategically so that South Korea still fights North China with us, along with Inner Mongolia. Now, once we take North China, we'll have Inner Mongolia to help us with whatever's left of Southern China, which could be a fair amount, depending on how hardcore we get our actual military here. Though, do not worry, that is not the only land fabrications I'm building. I'm just building them in phases so that we don't destroy our economy while trying to build a military. I plan on building plenty of these. We have, what, 14 right now? We have 49 production, apparently. But 14 currently going? Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, 49, 14 currently actually building stuff. So, I plan on getting that in the 100, 200 range. And a lot of that's going to be centered here. And once we start taking land up in Manchuria. So I'll probably take some of these little dots and stuff and build stuff in there, because that's where it's going to be, one, secure because it's safe behind enemy lines, and I can make sure it's okay and defend it fairly easily, rather than putting something, say, here, where a Manchurian tank could just be like, oh, land fab, mine, and then leave. And then I'm screwed. I don't have a land fab anymore, and I gave Manchuria a new land fab, which I don't want to do. So yeah, we'll probably end up warring some of these little city-states here. Plus, it'll keep South Korea from having to bother with them, and they can bother with their own main front warfare, which for some reason they're going north, west on, instead of down towards the capital, which I never understood. But you know what? Do your thing, South Korea. Do your thing. But yeah, that's what happened in the episode. Nothing else really interesting happened. We took a look at Europe. Right now it's a mess. Azerbaijan is attacking Turkey, who is also attacking Bulgaria and Greece, and Syria is dead pretty well. The English are still at war with Belgium, which is weird. They're making headway, which is also weird. Barcelona's at war with them as well. Barcelona's also at war with Switzerland, which was probably the worst decision they ever made. Nobody goes to war with neutral Switzerland because neutral Switzerland will destroy you, as they currently are. But, yeah. And South Germany's still hanging on, though I do believe they're in debt. Yes, they are in fairly crippling debt. And Poland, I don't like them for some reason. I don't know why. St. Petersburg is somehow still alive. Moscow is somehow also still a viable power in Europe, which, again, is weird. Usually they're, destroyed by now, but then again, Western Urals got, smacked off pretty early, so they didn't really have time to beat them down. And I think Ukraine and North Caucasus were at war. I do believe. Yeah, they are. They're at war. Don't know why there's nothing happening on that front, considering Northern Caucasus capital is so very close to Ukraine. You think the Caucasus would want to push them back, and likewise, you think the Ukraine would try to push in. Although the Ukraine does not have very many troops, so I guess whatever. Yeah, see, they're at war here. Serbia's still alive too, which I found amazing. I feel bad for them. They're just caught in a terrible, terrible position. But yeah, that is basically what happened when I fucked up the recording. So we're more or less just waiting now for things to build, and I could attack with this unit, but there's only 15 of them. They're not going to take a city with 15 units, or 2 cities in that case. So we're going to wait on that a little bit. We're just going to know that they're there, although I think we're going to go and help the South Koreans out here. Because I really don't want the South Koreans losing a bunch of land. And if I can kill off a Manchurian tank, then, my life is complete. Hello, Manchurian tank, and Manchurian ZBL infantry thing. Tee-hee-hee. Oh god, they're losing. They're gonna lose, so much friggin' supply. I feel bad for them, poor things. Oh well. But anyway, that's essentially what happened, so I apologize for the shorter episode. I just don't have time to just recap and then start recording another full episode. So that's unfortunately all you get this time, but stuff did happen, and stuff is going to happen. Next time I'll probably wait. I'll probably play in a little bit just and have an initial Fabs build, so we have some action going on. Oh goodness, they got surrounded, poor buggers. But yeah, so we have some initial action going on, and we're not just waiting for stuff to build, which I'm currently doing, because those are almost done. That's getting there, and we'll be building more of those and starting to prep a military, which is great. So yay! Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.